I'm going with Magyars again because no eco bonuses.
Igen, építkezek.
Igen, építkezek. Parancs, gyűjtögetek.
I found my sheeps already, all of them. So I'm gonna go push the deer. If I can find them. So the difference in the galley rushing than going for fire galleys is the positioning of your dogs. Hey GPN, what's up?
Jó napot,
So
gyűjtögetek.
the main thing when going for galley rush is the distance to your opponent. You ideally want to make your dog on a corner rather than like directly in the center.
Jó nap, fát vágok. Igen, fát
The
vágok.
positioning of your first dog is going to be like dependent on where you make it, because fires kind of counter the galleys that you're going to be making. So the main reason we go for galley instead of fires is because the potential of microing is higher, and if you can keep kiting your opponent's fires, you will eventually just win out on better trade.
Jó napot, vadász.
And the ideal number I would probably recommend is like 5 galleys before you think about microing against fires. OSP2, just a random guy
Igen, vadász.
called AI.
Szolgálat, vadász. Parancs, vadász.
Igen, vadászok. Jó napot, szolgálatára.
Igen,
Random AI.
szolgálat,
Yeah.
vadászok.
Jó napot.
Saladin!
I don't want to alarm you, but
Crusaders are attacking our trade route!
Might be moving enough.
Jó
Yeah.
napot,
Parancs,
építkezek.
értettem. Szolgálat.
So once you push your
Jó
deer,
napot, azonnal.
take your boar and all the usual stuff. 7 on food. Then 5th goes to wood.
Azon. Jó napot.
Corner might be too far away,
Az megy.
but we are still gonna do it.
Igen, vadász.
Parancs, vadászok. Igen, szolgálatán.
Gonna make one more house over here
Jó
only.
napot. Építkezek. Halászok.
Jó
This
napot,
does
vadász.
delay your fishing ship, but we don't care about that because the reason you make the dock in the corner is to avoid getting rushed by the fires by the time till the time you mass your stuff. Can you share some? Are you from? Nice. No, I'm not. I'm from Delhi.
Parancs,
Szolgálatára.
igen, vadászok. Megyek, vadászok.
Igen,
Micro tips, you basically just like get fletching as quickly as you can,
parancs.
and
Szolgálatára.
don't try to micro before you have at least 5 galleys.
Igen, azonnal. Jó napot, megyek. Parancs, értettem. Szolgálatára.
Jó napot.
Vadászok. Igen, igen, parancs, azonnal. Jó napot, szolgálatára. Igen, vadászok.
Igen, vadászok.
Delhi or New Delhi? New Delhi.
Parancs, fát vágok. Igen, fát vágok.
Szolgálatára.
Radio with something comes to kill me. Yeah.
Jó nap, vadászok.
Jó napot, gyűjtögetek.
I'm 1300. Yeah, Deemster is not kind to newer players. He always bullies them.
Vadászok. Igen, jó napot. Gyűjtögetek. Szolgálat. Jó napot, igen. Parancs.
Parancs. Gyűjtögetek.
And you're gonna go up at 21 population because you made your dock in the corner. Should have gone for this corner honestly, but I guess this corner is fine as well.
Szolgálatára. Gyűjtögetek.
And now click up at 21. Once you're up, the same thing. Remove everything from food and send that to wood.
Jó nap.
Szolgálatára.
7 on this wood line. And 4 fishing ship again.
Jó napot.
And 7 on the other one.
Fát vágok.
Let's go for this one. Instead,
Igen. Építkezek. Parancs.
4 on gold. This part doesn't like change at all. You have 7 on each wood line.
Jó napot. Parancs.
It's just like you have 2 stragglers this time instead of only 1. The build remains pretty much the same in terms of the opening, but the strategy is different. And we'll relocate our economy based on that.
Szolgálatára. Bányászok.
Once you have the wood, add your second dock as well.
Érted? Megyek.
I'm already gonna send it a little bit closer towards my enemy. And make my second dock already near the first one. Keep your docks together, don't let them get too far spread apart because you want to be massing units. He is also, how can I crush him consistently? You have to play a lot and get better than him
Igenis.
is the easy way of crushing.
Halászok. Igen. Épít. Halászok.
Make galleys immediately, get wood upgrade.
Crusaders are attacking our trade route.
Parancs. Jó napot. Fát vágok.
And the new villages basically just go to the wood line.
Fát vágok.
And
Parancs.
so that you have, instead of 14, you have like 16 onward.
Parancs. Fát vágok.
And once you have 16 onward, you don't need to add anymore.
Szolgálat. Épít. Halászok. Jó napot.
Every new villages goes to food now.
Szolgálat. Parancs. Építkezek. Fát vágok.
Use the galleys to basically camp your fish and don't move out until you have fletching. You should be able to afford fletching very quickly.
Igen.
Once you have 16 onward,
Fát vágok.
just keep making galleys from all your docks. Only 4 on gold, that's all you need. And get fletching immediately once the blacksmith is completed. Once you have that, you have the potential of microing against like all the fires that are going to be coming your way. Because once you have 5 galleys, you can basically effectively micro against a lot of fires.
Szolgálatára.
Szolgálatára. Igen. Épít.
Now rest of it remains the same. 6 on sheep, and then you send every new villager to the berries. Last question, my chat always tells me to get good. When am I good? You need to make sure Crusaders aren't attacked. Yeah. Pretty much.
Szolgálatára. Építkezek. Fát vágok.
You have to practice, put in the time. Gone man, thanks for the tier 1 sub.
Igen.
Once you have 6 on sheep, send the new villagers to make a mill near your berries and keep sending villagers to the berries till you have 8 villagers on berries. Now I'm gonna look for my opponent
Jó napot. Gyűjtögetek.
with 5 galleys, all the new ones. I'm still camping my fish. These 5 galleys will allow you to pick off your opponent's fish and run away from the fires. I can sense Saladin reincarnate. Yeah. Just look for your opponent's fish with them.
Igen. Jó nap. Építkezek.
Parancs. Épít. Gyűjtögetek. Igen.
Parancs.
Szolgálat. Igen. Jó napot. Fát vágok.
Not sure where his dock is. I'm going from the back. Maybe he has a dock in the back. Once you're able to mass this many fire ships, you should be more than fine.
Gyűjtögetek.
Oh, he's back. He's in the back, so I'm gonna send these galleys in the back as well. While moving, I'm using attack move hotkey so that once I'm able to turn around and gain some distance between the fires, I'm gonna use that hotkey to micro down the fire ships. And once your sheeps are finished, you will send like 4 of the villages to the gold so that you have 8 on gold in total. Make a market again.
Jó napot, szolgálatára. Igen, építkezek, fát.
Once you're able to afford it. All the new galleys will just queue to wherever your mass is. I have 8 on berries.
Jó napot. Gyűjtök.
All the new villages. After you have 8 on gold, 8 on berries, and 16 on wood. All the new villages just go and make farms.
Építkezek. Jó napot. Gyűjtök, parancs. Gyűjtök.
This is OG Pike micro. Yeah. Rebuild that lumber camp, please. Yes.
Parancs, jó napot, szolgálatára. Építkezek.
After this villager, I should be able to click up.
Jó napot,
Parancs.
fát. Igen, szolgálatára. Építkezek, parancs, gazdálkodok.
And I'm up. We are up a little bit later than the fire galley rush because we had to invest into fletching pretty quickly, which costs food and stuff. So remember, it's 4 on gold in the opening rather than your 7 on gold, since fire galleys cost a lot more gold.
Fát.
I can even take down this tower. Why not? Get the gold upgrade on your way up.
Bányászok.
Szolgálják.
Jó nap, bányászok.
I replaced my second lumber camp as well. That lumber camp is bad.
Építkezek.
This one is better, but like not really. Get the farm upgrade as well.
Gyűjtögetek.
Gyűjtögetek. Jó napot.
Igen, gyűjtögetek. Parancs, gyűjtögetek.
And now just patrol the shoreline and you can do whatever you want from this point on. My recommendation again would be just to play 2 TC ballistics.
Igen.
Like stay with 3 docks. Add a 4th dock if you're getting behind in numbers. But stay 3 docks. Add 1 TC, add a university, get ballistics, and add like at least 25 on food before you think about clicking up to the Imperial Age. Those are the next few things that I'm going to show you, but you can also play it differently. You can go for landing on them at this point of the game. You can go for 3 TC instead of 2 TC. Usually I don't like to play 3 TC as much on water maps, but that is also an option. Like making basically hurrying up the university so that I can get the ballistic technology as quickly as I can. Got the wood upgrade, bodkin arrow, bow saw. Get careening as well if you're versus a lot of galleys of your opponent. But it's not a big priority. Ballistics is like one of the biggest priorities on water, in my opinion.
Igen, értettem. Igen.
And once your berries run out, send them to like whatever resource you want. I'm gonna send them on this wood line so that I can make a TC. Yeah. So once my TC is up, all the new villages are basically dedicated to making farms. As soon as I have 60 wood, I'm gonna be making farms. 8 on gold with the gold upgrade will let you have enough production. Ad break, what the fuck? Did you get an ad break? I didn't touch anything.
Igen.
Getting a monastery as well.
Jó napot. Parancs. Bányászok. Szolgálatára. Igen. Építkezek.
Gonna keep making galleys and 2 TC constant production.
Jó napot.
Adding farms.
Szolgálatára. Bányászok.
Gonna make a monk to pick up the relics on my map. Monk Siege build order? Sure. Arena builds I'll show after the water builds are completed. I'm gonna do a landing build and then I'll show you the arena builds after that. This is like, what is the next one?
Igen. Építkezek.
Igen, építkezek. Parancs. Építkezek.
I will be here to critique, sure. Wheelbarrow when? Yeah, around now actually.
Jó napot. Parancs.
Szolgálat.
Wheelbarrow you can get around 50 villages.
Építkezek.
Igen. Építkezek.
Gonna wait for like my 25 farms again.
Építkezek. 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 Szolgálatára.
I have what? 24, need one more.
Építkezek.
And all the new villages after that go to either wood and gold. Once you have these many galleys on the map, you just have to effectively micro them to win water. Hi, thanks for the raid. Hope you had a fun stream.
Jó napot.
Parancs. Jó napot kezek. Szolgálatára.
Parancs.
Igen. Bány.
I was watching you play like your team games with your Ares friends. Hope you had fun.
Igen. Építkezek.
Right now we're just doing a couple of build orders. Yeah, once I have like around 1000 food, I click up
Igen.
and then I add a third TC
Jó napot.
while going up. This part of the game, like we lost the news with time. Are you doing a tutorial? Yes, I am.
Építkezek.
I'm doing build orders like which everyone asks me for, and I'm showing like the water build order right now. This is like straight galley rush, and how do I play like galleys and stuff. Yeah, once you're over here, you will have enough resources. Like again, you're adding the 30C after you click up. If you add it before, you have to spend more food on producing out of the town center to constantly make the villages. So that's why like we add it a little bit later.
Igen. Építkezek.
Igen. Építkezek.
And now you just win because you have like full map control with galleys. Take down all their buildings. Once you're up, get like chemistry upgrades so that you can make the cannon galleon ships. And once you have those upgrades, you basically win water. You eventually want to always switch into galleys and galleons because they act like are you playing versus a noob? I'm playing versus AI. I'm showing the build orders right now.
Szolgálatára.
Yeah, minute 30 Imperial, that's more than reasonable on a water map. Again, 3 upgrades, Galleon, Bracer, Chemistry, those are the main 3 ones. And get the wood upgrade if you have the resources for it.
Parancs.
And now, like, you just win water. Once Chemistry kicks in, you start making cannon galleons. Add more docks while you're going up. I forgot that one.
Igen.
Get like your upgrades, get shipwright once you're able to afford it. You will be eventually able to afford it. Just keep adding farms, and this like allows you to win the game from this point on. So now we can move on to landing. Let me just close this one out. What was the change to cannon galleons? You don't have to research cannon